That's not my, that's your side. This is my biking side anyway.
Your biking side?
Yeah, so.
Don't cut that out. That doesn't count.
Are you rolling already?
Yeah.
Oh.
Video prep. Here we go.
All right.
You're getting all the raw behind the scenes.
So I need to be close to you.
Oh, it's terrible. Can you blot out this whole part over here? Because this is not a kid. It's a kid-friendly show, and not even up to take one yet. So one of the things I thought was pretty cool when we were walking through an area, just walking, was to see like an old school photo album on the ground with pictures of a little girl in it. And that ended up being probably one of the coolest stories here in the show, right?
Yes, it was very nice to learn and talk with Danielle and learn about her Ponytail. That's the name of her car. And learn that that was really a project that she did with her dad. It was many years of like the process, she learning some of the skills, sharing time with her dad, and then finally bringing Ponytail to the different car shows.
Absolutely. That was really a cool father-daughter project story. And let's take a look at that now.
So I was walking here with Nick and we saw this beautiful car, and I saw this album down here, and it's a picture of a beautiful girl. She's tiny. I'm like, I need to find if she's here because this is a story. And I did. I found Danielle. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm very good, and I'm excited to know what happened. How do we got here?
Well, my dad bought the car when I was 2 and it had been wrecked. So we started redoing it when I was about 11. So we just had to get all the different parts and fit all the different stuff, and now here we're here.
So when you were 2, and then she was like for 9 years just hanging out in the backyard?
Pretty much she hung out in the back of the building for a while.
Okay.
Because he was originally going to have it redone and have it ready for me to drive when I turned 15. But then he decided to turn it into a daddy-daughter project. And I'm really glad he did, because that was fun. So.
But that's exciting. So you guys from like, you just started working with the renovation when you were 11. So how long it took to be completed?
We started on when I was 11 and we worked on it pretty good. And then we picked it back up a lot when I was about 15. And we finished it in 2020 because I had just finished college and everything, and the whole world basically was shut down. So we worked on this every day, all day, and got it done by October, and it went to its first car show in Georgia.
Wow, so the first show was like last year?
It was in 2020, at the end of October.
So how many car shows have you been?
Quite a few. We went to pretty much everyone we could go to at the end of 2020, and then we went a lot of places. This is as far as it's been. We usually go to, there's one in North Carolina that I love to go to, Snakes and Plains. It's in Hickory. It's at the airport, so you park all the old cars with the old airplanes, and it's really neat.
Oh, that's so cool. So you guys are from South Carolina?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, and now we're here in Birmingham, so we're like meeting new people, new stories. I'm so excited about this story of like daughter and daddy project. What was like the most exciting thing that you guys did together that you had to learn that you didn't know?
I don't know. It was all pretty fun. I was really happy when it had the paint on it. I know that, because it went together a lot faster instead of just going in every day and working on it. And when you left, it looked the same as when you got there, because you put the primer back on it and it looks the same again.
Yeah. But so you said that after the painting, then everything kind of like was fast.
It was a whole lot faster, and it seemed like it'd be a whole lot more fun.
Oh yeah, well that makes sense.
You can see improvements.
Yes.
Because I mean, you can look at these and see. It's like when I was 11. We were fitting parts on it and stuff and putting the doors on. And then it was out in the shop being moved to the other shop where we could start paint work and stuff. And my cow had got damaged when it got wrecked. So we had to drill all these spot welds out and put a new cow top on. That is a lot of spot welds. And then here's where I started doing the body work and stripping the paint off. And this was in 17. And then we had got it blasted and got it back from the blaster and started doing the body work on it. Doing welding and cutting out a little bit of rust that it had and redoing the floorboards. It didn't have much rust, which was really good. Welding it up and different stuff.
So did you learn how to weld? Like you had to, Dad help you?
Mm-hmm.
That's so fun.
Yeah, Dad helped. Dad knew how to do a lot because he has built hot rods and Mustangs all his life. So here's Dad sanding and different stuff. Me sanding different pieces on it.
So you had a good teacher, so that was good.
It was fun. We had a great time doing it all. They were priming it. I'm priming different pieces on it. And this is the hood. This was in 2018. And then it was primed. It was kind of like a pinkish color.
Yeah.
It's more sanding, as you see.
But you seemed like super happy throughout the project.
It was fun. We had a great time doing it. And a lot of times we work on it like on Sunday mornings before church or after church, different stuff. And then final primer, so it ended up about gray. And then I was painting the different, these go on the inside of the door.
Nice. So you were telling me before we started the interview that you got like birthday presents and Christmas presents.
Oh yeah, Christmas was parts and wheels, tires, whatever I needed at that time is what I got. And here's working on the engine. It has a 302. It's a 345 horse, 4-crate engine. We were working on it in 2020 at the beginning.
Nice.
Just doing different stuff. And then I redid the vents. Most people don't redo the vents.
Wow.
I took them all apart and fixed them all and put it all back together.
Nice.
Just little details like that most people wouldn't notice.
And that makes a difference, yes.
Then we put the motor in 2020 in June. It was about ready. We moved it to our other shop. And then replacing the barrel nuts so you could put the letters back on it. Just different stuff. Putting the headliner in, we were having fun playing with that. Just putting the dynamite in and just putting the brackets all in and putting the seats back in, doing the wiring.
And then you start seeing it all together.
You start seeing it all together. And then October 2nd in 2020, it was done. It got its first wash. And the next day, it went to the show.
Oh, wow. So you finished it on the next day?
I finished it that night, and we did haul it to this show because we had not had time to test it or nothing. We had literally finished it the night before the show.
Wow.
And then after that was in Hiawassee, Georgia. And then we went to a couple different shows. That was at the Mustang Museum in Charlotte. This was my mom's birthday. This was just a cruising in our town. This was the show at BMW. There it is with Santa. And here's
wow, it looks so pretty.
A bunch of us going to the Hickory show. And then this is at the Hickory show where the airplanes are. Just a different place. And that was another little local show. Just all kind of places.
That's awesome. So, like, what is your plan with it's called Ponytail, right? Mm-hmm. Ponytail. So what is the plan? The next thing that she's gonna be at?
I'm not sure yet. So we'll probably go to Snakes and Plains next.
Nice.
It's not supposed to be next month, so we'll probably go there.
Okay, well, we're gonna be next year for sure in the Longwood, Orlando area show. So maybe you make it there, and then maybe we see you again.
Hopefully. It's great to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So I just love the fact that they were able over the course of however many years was to just.
I think 9 years.
Yeah. To just. Yeah. And then my favorite part was the Christmas presents and birthday presents.
Oh my goodness! If I get car parts for my birthday or Christmas, I'm not gonna be that happy.
Unless it's the last part you need.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless it's a can of paint and you're ready to paint the car.
Oh, that's true. She said that was super cool. When she said like, after the paint, everything was kind of fast, and that makes sense because then you see it like
you
the
really
color
want to finish.
Yes. Yep. You're in the last part of it, and then you're ready to go.
Yeah. So we were looking forward to maybe being able to see them in Savannah at the show in October. They were telling us about a really cool show in May, but I don't know that we'll be able to make that because we have a lot of work that month.
Yeah.
But we're really appreciative to Danielle and her family for sharing their story with us on our Car Family Story segment. Thank you so much, Danielle, for being part of the channel.